Hello, I'm Christopher Brothers. Today I will be talking about Comic-Con. Comic-Con is a convention that takes place where you have a bunch of artists, celebrities, cosplayers, and all sorts of things unite in a 3-day period. San Diego Comic-Con was the first Comic-Con made, and then it's branched out through a wide variety. There's one in Russia, and there's also one in Salt Lake. Today I'm going to be talking mainly about the Salt Lake Comic-Con. Salt Lake Comic-Con and Fan Experience is a active multi-genre convention that takes place at the Salt Palace Convention Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was first brought up in September of 2013. In September 2014 at Salt Lake Comic-Con 2014, the attendance was around 120,000. The convention is organized by Dan Farr and Brian Brandenburg. It is a for-profit convention. The convention is a biannual comic book convention held in Salt Lake. Biannual means that there's 2 conventions every year, so the 2 conventions are Salt Lake Comic-Con and Salt Lake Fan Experience. I'm with Pastor Comics here, Pastor James here. So why do you come to Comic-Con?
Oh, just to meet the people. This is our second year at this place. Just to meet the people and sell stuff.
What got you into stuff like
I've been a geek since as far as I can remember. I was with Comics Utah a long time ago. Then we moved to, started working for Pastor Games Comics. I've always been a fan of the movies, the comics, and stuff like that.
What do you think is the best-selling franchise?
For us, probably a toss-up between Magic the Gathering and board games. You bet.
You can find probably about any type of nerd geek merchandise at Comic-Con. There are pop figures, which are just these little cute characters done in a different way from almost any type of show, movie, or game series. There are action figures, there are comic books, there's collectibles, there's weapons, there's guns, there's actual metal swords that could potentially stab. There's so many things you could find there. It is literally nerdvana at Comic-Con. Many big-name actors have appeared in Salt Lake's Comic-Con. For example, William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Billy Piper, Leonard Nimoy, Adam West, Carrie Fisher, Christopher Lloyd, Felicia Day, Tom Felton, Stephen Yeun, Stan Lee, and over 100 other guests. There are not just only famous celebrity actors, but there's also voice actors. Voice actors are what the characters in cartoons and anime have as their voice. For example, there have been Vic Mignogna and Jim Cummings. Vic Mignogna is a famous anime voice actor. He does a lot of English dubs for anime. And Jim Cummings does a lot of Disney stuff. He is the current voice for Winnie the Pooh. Comic-Con isn't just for the celebrities, the art, and the atmosphere. It's also about the people that come. There's a group of people called cosplayers. Cosplayers typically dress up as characters from their favorite shows, comic books, movies, and all other sorts of things. There are a lot of famous cosplayers, and a couple have actually appeared in Salt Lake City Comic Con. For example, the 501st, the 50th Legion, Yaya Han, and a lot more. You can cosplay pretty much as anything. There have been cosplayers from My Little Pony, there have been cosplayers from Doctor Who, there have been Star Wars, Harry Potter, anything you can name. People have dressed up at conventions. One of the most famous types of cosplays are known as furries. They're these creatures in these anthropomorphic suits, which they can cost pretty much as a brand new car, is what I've been told by many of these furries. Cosplay is essentially a lifestyle to these people. They are able to go in and be these people they want to be. They can be themselves. They can just break away and be who they want to be. Hello, this is Tiffany Smith. She is a female cosplayer and crossplayer. So tell me, what does cosplaying mean to you?
It's a fun hobby. It's a good pastime to set goals for yourself, like how you can finish a cosplay or how you can pull off a character. It's like a good time management thing. It's also good for not being yourself for once, especially when you're people that's like, they don't particularly like their lives. It's a good way to like make new friends and get like basically like another family. You know, especially since the community is 10 out of 10 would recommend. Because I think it's just a fun pastime that I think anyone could do, honestly.
Okay, so what compels you to cosplay certain characters?
I think sometimes it has to do with how aesthetically pleasing they are, or how much I like the character, or how cool their costume is. But mostly it's how much I like the character. Like sometimes it can be my favorite character from the show, or it can be like a second favorite, or how well they just project themselves, or if they're like me. It's just a lot of details, but it's not that hard to pick a character that you want to cosplay. It's mostly your favorite, though.
In conclusion, Comic-Con is a place for your inner child, your inner nerd to come out, and you won't get bullied or harassed for it. The people there are so nice and opening. They have the same likes and interests as you. It is a fun place to go, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.